Hey guys, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. It's been a minute since we checked in with Kail and Leah of Teen Mom 2, but I figured today would be a good place to start. Kail and Leah have been friends for quite a few years. I mean, heck, they've been on the same series for about a decade. And over the past few years have gotten to become good friends. Last year, for instance, she and Kail and Leah took multiple trips with their kiddos. They first went to Costa Rica where they spent at least 2 weeks together. And then over the summer, they spent nearly a month together in Hawaii. With a bond so close and with taking so many trips together, many people felt like these two had become BFFs. Now, over the past few months, we've been hearing a lot on social media from Kail about how she had planned this trip to Iceland. Now, Leah was slated to join her on this trip, but today, Kail posted photos from Iceland and Leah wasn't there with her. So on Twitter, Kail shared this and it said, "Rachel and I made it to our house in Iceland without a GPS, a 2-hour drive, and the language is so hard." And then shared this photo of a bunch of ladies in a very cold outside, 21 degrees hot tub with some drinks in Iceland. Now, Kail and Leah have long been friends, but there's been this little issue that's gotten in the way of things. Leah has gotten involved with this group called, I don't even remember, something, MIT is the name they go by these days. And the organization does a lot of workshops that help people achieve things like earning cool jackets and talking about leadership and becoming amazing at your life if you pay a lot of money and take a lot of courses, and then of course bring your friends to take these classes to learn how to be a leader and be an amazing person. But you have to enroll in the next class to become the next leader, and then you have to keep enrolling in classes so that you can learn more and more and more. And then once you actually pass it, then you can actually teach the classes, and it's all just a big, pyramid. Well, anyways, Leah got involved with this organization and has been very invested in it, which has led to some things between Kail and Leah, which have had a lot of people wondering if there is maybe some separation between these two. Well, it appears that something's going on because Leah, who was supposed to go on this trip with her, isn't with her in Iceland. She's actually posting photos in Los Angeles, California, and has been posting photos with her kids. Interesting. This photo was taken, just uploaded today, and it says, "Just two girls from Minnesota and West Virginia trying to take off with Target carts after an adventurous shopping spree. Love you. Be extra." Leah has been spending a lot of time in Los Angeles. She was recently there a couple weeks ago attending an event for MIT where she finished her leadership training and got a cool groovy jacket that looks like she would go bowling in it. And as she has gotten more ingrained into this group, she has been spending a lot less time with Kail. Kail Lowry actually spoke out about Leah using her platform to get people to attend these events with her, and was caught talking to one person that Leah attempted to recruit. Since this time, Leah and Kail have not been as buddy-buddy on Instagram or on Twitter. And despite the fact that they say that there's nothing brewing between the two of them, it appears that Leah might have dipped out and didn't go to Iceland. Now, these two can say that there's not bad blood and they can say that they're not having issues, but it appears that something is going on here because these two were all about going on trips last year, had this big trip planned for Iceland. Now Kail is there, but she's not with her former bestie, Leah. Interesting. Leah has been very adamant to defend her involvement with this group, and Kail has been very adamant about her interest not in the group and trying to discourage people from joining the group. Could that be the reason why Leah suddenly decided not to go to Iceland with Kail? That's kind of a once in a lifetime kind of trip. I can't imagine for whatever reason why you would back out of something like that. And of course, I'm sure both of them will say, "There's nothing to see here. Don't worry, we're still best friends, but we totally are not on this trip together, and I don't have any comment." Well, there you go. I don't know what to say here, but I think something's brewing underneath here. And I think it's that Kail and Leah may be further driven away by a group called MIT. All right, you guys, I'll be back later. Bye.